let's make a suit. Today I am going to be making a two-piece set that is a trouser and a blazer, and this is sort of my inspiration. I do not think it's too much, but I know there's a lot to do, so I self-drafted the patterns, but I'm going to link a couple of suit patterns in the description box and the first comment, so check those out. And these are all my pieces that I'm going to be working with, and I'm going to start with the trouser because I need some sort of fulfillment and motivation to go about this, and also it's at night and I would love to finish something tonight and then I can go on tomorrow. So we're going to start with the trouser, and that is not that hard because I only need to join the crotch seams, join the side seams, the in-leg seam, add a zipper and add facings because I'm not doing a waistband, and then hem. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now, and I've just placed a pin on the side since this is where the zipper will go, and I needed to see how it looks before I attach the zipper. Now I love how it fits and I love the length, but I have this issue right here, and the crotch is looking a little bit weird, and given that it's a woolen blend, it's not that visible, but I have a situation with the front crotch, so I want to go ahead and fix this area right here. And once I have fixed that, I will see if I still love the placement of the slight flare. As I said, I love the length and I went for like a slightly flared trouser, so I'll see whether I still like the placement of the flare or I should lower it, but I feel like at this point it looks cute. So yeah, as you can see, the front looks weird, so let me fix that. Okay, so the trousers are fixed and I'm obsessed. This part is totally fixed. Once I add up the zipper, everything will be perfect. And as you can see, the bottom is also fixed and I am obsessed with this color. So I'm going to have my zipper on, do my facing and then hem, and the trousers will be done. I am done with the trousers, and let me just say they look so pretty. This is the zipper right here. Honestly, I love it. I love it. And this is the waistband. The facings lay flat. I tucked them in so well. I love that. I did a baby hem, and I am obsessed with these pants. I'm not going to wear them right now because I'm going to be tempted to style them and all that, and it is really late, so let me get to bed and we can work on the blazer tomorrow. The best thing is that I have cut everything out, and also don't forget that I have a couple of patterns in the description box if you're interested, and also if you want me to show you how to draft your own blazer and trouser pattern, let me know in the comments and I will definitely share that. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Hi, it's the next day and let's make the blazer. This is a little bit challenging, but I have a little bit more time today, so I have everything right here and I'm going to start off with the shell. So I have my welt flaps right here, I have my pocket linings, I have my sleeves, my back, my front, my side pieces. So I'm just going to start with that and then I can add the pocket itself. Okay, so I have my entire back constructed. This is the center back seam, these are the two side seams. It looks amazing so far. I also have the front pieces constructed. So this is going to be the left side and this is going to be the right side. So right now I want to start attaching my pockets so that I can get that over with because it is the hardest part so far. So let me do a welt pocket. Okay, so I have got my welt pockets done and this was a little bit harder than I thought, but they look so good. And this is on the inside. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing how pretty they look. I love it. Anyway, let me join the fronts to the back and then I can attach the neck part and the shoulders so that I can see how it looks, and then we can move on to sleeves and attach the lining to the shell. It's coming together so quick and I'm so excited, so let's see how it's going to turn out. Okay, so the shell and the linings are done. As you can see, I'm wearing the lining, so it's time to join the lining to the shell. So I'm going to be attaching the lining and the shell at the center front, that is at this part right here, and then at the back neckline all the way to the other side, and at the sleeves, so that I can see how it fits. And then after that I can join the bottom. And I know what you're thinking, you have a red lining for a brown blazer. Yeah, I didn't have brown lining, but I figured that this will be all the way on the inside, no one will ever see it, so why not? So yeah, anyway, let me join the shell and the lining and I will be almost done. Let me just say, I am so excited. Like, I'm making this with like all the steps that I'm supposed to take. I'm making this as professional as it comes. So yeah, and also as you can see that the sleeves are a little bit short. That is because I want the bit right here to be a little bit flared, because the trousers are flared at the bottom. So if it's just a structured suit, I feel like it's going to be a little bit unbalanced and unproportional. So yeah, I'm going to have like a flared bit at the sleeves at the end of the day. So yeah. I'm so excited. Everything is where it's supposed to be. I have the sleeve totally attached and I have everything turned inside out, and now the last step is to hem. Now I'm going to hem to a point where I'm going to leave a section so that I can turn everything inside out, and I will have a very clean edge at the bottom. So let's do the hemming, and can you believe it, the blazer will be done. Oh my god. Now that it is inside out, I am going to press everything so that it's flat, and also close this opening right here so that everything is nice and clean. So on a button, 2 buttons to be specific, and then create the buttonholes, and the blazer will be complete. So let us see how she actually looks.
Got this song up inside of me, in a world I don't wanna say, just the same damn thing. What's your height, what's your age, what's the price of your weight? And every year we're expected to show all the things that we were able to grow. When you're making half the money but the cost is double. Quiet life of desperation, but it ain't gonna make me too much longer.